said that sent her sad on her fucking birthday wasn't fucking true. What you said that pinned her against me was a flat out lie. It was, and she fucking said, and she lied to you that she lied about it.
Mm-hmm.
She
proved it to me. Felix, and Georgie was there too. Didn't I call Fran and I tell Fran? Did you tell Felix that you? And then I said the situation, and she said, "Yes, I lied about that, Gigi. I'm sorry."
Yes, and I called.
I didn't mean to. Okay,
and I
so
called her,
why are you saying? So why are you saying I'm lying when you have proof? We literally called her, and you had proof.
And she flipped on that.
Really?
Yeah, she did.
That's just not what she's saying.
Then otherwise,
how is that? And how is that my fault when the person that is saying lies or supposedly saying lies admitted that she lied to me, and that's all I have from that, and that's all I take away from that.
Okay, Gigi.
Like,
Gigi, the only thing that matters.
And why are you? And I showed you, and I showed you proof. I showed you proof.
Gigi, tell me why she was upset that night. Tell me that now. If it's not that, because there's no other reason on her birthday she would be that upset or sad unless it's true. So what else then that night? What else? Did she know that they're that sad since you're such a good friend and you know?
Bro, I don't know what goes on in y'all's relationship.
Oh my
okay?
God.
Like, she was the one that put me into it, and I didn't. She came to our house unannounced. And who did that? You did that. She came to our house unannounced, and we didn't want her here at all. Sorry, friend.
And we say that in the nicest way possible.
And friend, I told you that. Like, you do know that. I did
say
tell
that
you
the nicest way possible, but it's just like, you know, things happen, right?
What the fuck? What?
I'm saying the nicest way possible that we didn't expect another person to move in, but it happened. So we're trying to say it nicely, you know?
You guys both brought me in the middle of y'all's relationship, and I did not want that. And you know I did not want that.
You also didn't have to lie about something that wasn't true. That sent her off crying at her birthday.
But I did not. But I did, and I have the messages too of her telling me that. Like, I did not lie. Like, why are you saying that?
Then why was she so sad then? Any other reason? Because we had a great night.
Okay, sure, that day, but I called her months after. You were there on the phone. And I said, did you lie to him that I said that? And she said, yes, I did. I'm sorry I threw you, or I'm sorry that I put your name into it.
She said that she lied on that phone call for the sake of their conversation, is what she said. Because she did claim it yesterday that what you said actually happened, and it sent her off the fucking rails on that night. And that was a lie that you did it. It was a lie you caused. Why? Why?
I'm literally telling you I did not say it, and I had proof. Like, why are you still doing that?
There's no
why are you doing that?
Because there's no proof. There's no proof. You guys didn't record a conversation, right?
Why are you doing that? Why?
You told me yesterday. Yesterday. And that's as fresh as it gets. Or the day before yesterday. That on that night, you did actually tell her that. And that phone call, she was lying that you didn't. But she specifically said that you lied to her on that night, and the information you told her made her really sad, and it fucked us up. And on her birthday, I found her at the fucking park, and she was really fucking sad. And of course, coincidentally, you didn't want to get out of bed and go talk to her, right? And I felt like it was my place. I went to the park and I spoke with her when you stayed in bed. Remember that? You sent it off the rails. Why?
I just said that I didn't say that, and Fran admitted, like...
Get into the call then. I can't.
What?
We're gonna, I mean...
What? Like, what?
Guys, I don't know, like, are you
understand,
sure
man.
this is a whole nother story? But...
What?
And also she sent me the messages of y'all's conversation last night. So I know what y'all talked about.
What? What me and her talk about is fucking irrelevant to the fact that you said something to her that was not true.
But no. But you're blaming me. Like, you're blaming me, and it's not my fault.
Oh my fucking God. Listen. Please listen. That night, you said something you should not have said. Do you agree or not?
Wait, what? What did I say?
Oh my god. Don't let me say it. I can say that on stream.
Go
Just
ahead.
type in Discord.
Bro. It was so important to me. You know how that would be really bad in a relationship? I went so hard at it. To really...
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you fucking serious?
In that message, I do not know what you're talking about. That makes no sense.
Wait, what? That is the topic of the conversation that we had in the staircase phone call. Remember the staircase phone call? Where she said, oh yeah, I lied about that, right? She would not admit to a lie. She doesn't really lie that much. Like, what? What? She had no reason to lie. What the fuck are you talking about? Gigi, I'm not lying. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, you're not lying, but Gigi never said that. So whoever told you that is lying. Is what is being said.
Fran said multiple times that it was true. That she said that multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
So you believe it?
Well, dude, I kind of have to because she was crying.
Wait, when was she crying?
On her birthday. You think that she would... do you think that...
That was 2 months ago, Felix.
Yeah. So lies don't exist anymore because it's so... they expire?
And when did I prove that I did not lie about that? Literally like 2 weeks ago.
Proof.
So why are you bringing old shit up when
Wait.
it's already been debunked?
It's not been debunked. She told me 2 days ago that on that phone call, she told me that she had lied on that. She lied, right? But the actual thing actually happened. Just because she says, oh guys, I lied that one night, right? Doesn't make it not true. Like, what the fuck? She was just saying that because she cares about you.
Oh, she cares about me?
Yes, she cares about you. That's what she
Yeah,
said.
I know that.
Oh my fucking god, I can't do it anymore. I get it. Okay, that night, I know she cares about you. Okay, and what she said that she lied. She was taking the blame for that night and saying, yeah, I lied, right? Because she's your friend and she cares about you. She didn't want to fucking have problems. But 2 days ago she said, you know what? Sorry, I gotta say it. Like, that night I said I lied. Well, I lied about lying because
How am I
it's
supposed
true.
to keep up? How am I supposed to keep up with like all this shit? Like I don't understand.
I don't know.
How am I
Why-
supposed to keep up with all this shit? Like, what? Like, bro, I just cleared my name up to you and her, and that was it. Like, how am I supposed to keep up with all the shit that you guys fucking like
That wasn't the
talk
fucking,
about, man?
That wasn't the goal. The goal that night was that she wanted to be a friend with you again. That was the only fucking goal of it.
No, it wasn't. I told her. The only reason why I said that is to prove to you that I didn't say anything.
Well, whatever efforts that was, it didn't do that well
And-
because 2 days ago she told me that it did happen. You did tell her that.
Okay, so how am I supposed to keep up with all of that? I don't get it.
Okay, there's always something true, right? Or something more plausible. What's more plausible? That night, right? She cried at the park on her birthday, right? Did she hear something that's pretty bad for her to go at the park at 5 a.m. and cry on her own? You can assume it's probably bad. At the time, me and her had no bad things going on. Nothing. So I had to assume it was true that the couple you had together, you told her something that was fucking dank, and she said it was true. You did tell her that, which was fucking absolutely dank, and it's why she cried. Otherwise, what other plausible story do I have? That's it. This is as good as it gets.
Okay, all right. So, yeah, you want to bring the fact that she's crying, so that means that I'm saying the truth. Okay, did you guys not have problems in y'all's relationship before?
I mean, yeah, we have some problems, yeah.
Yeah, right. That did not involve me.
No.
Right.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Some problems don't make people cry on their birthday at 5 a.m. in the morning.
No, you know those. You know those problems. Stop.
Guys.
Oh my God, you're not gonna go there, are you? That is a stretch and a fucking half compared to just you saying that night. I can't do it.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything, but you're using her as like crying, oh, so it has to be true, blah blah. She didn't get it from nowhere. Okay, yeah, sure, that's fine. But you guys did have problems before. That did not involve me. So don't bring me into that.
Everybody has problems and disagreements.
Sure, yeah, but do not involve me.
Yo.
Do you understand?
Yo, what the fuck? What are you saying? Yo, we had minimal problems that didn't matter, and we had just small little hiccups here and there, like everybody does.
Read the chat. Read the chat.
What the fuck?
She did though.
Okay, that is not what she told me. And why would she cry out random about that? Unless
Because
you
you guys
inflamed
have-
it
you-
with the lie you made up, which was really fucking bad. And she said it time and time again.
Again with the lies, and again with that. Okay.
Well, if you fucking lied, I mean, of course it's gonna inflame her.
But I didn't though. And you know that.
Huh. So she came with a story on her own then. She just made it up and cried about it. What we're saying is that she made up a story, then cried about that story that isn't true, and went to the park with it, and then she cried over there because, oh yeah, that is a schizophrenic episode. And she's not schizophrenic as much as I can tell.
Why are you, huh?
Because you are implying that she made up a problem out of the blue, and got sad about it, and went to the park and cried about it. All on her own. No fucking shot she did that.
So you're blaming that on me?
No, I'm blaming on the fact that
No,
you actually
you
did
are
say that.
though.